And we're back onto the other 100% exclusive stage for the Japanese version, Desert Castle. Desert Castle is very unique in that it's just sort of one big open level, unlike the other levels. There's some certainly some challenging things about it. Let's get right into it. At the main beginning, though, I use a music cue to avoid taking some damage. I'm going to count it off as I hear it in my head. I hope that is useful to people. If you have any other questions about it, feel free to ask me. 1, 2, 3, 4, jump. 2, 3, 4, 1, jump. And then I tongue over here and spin across like so. From this play, from here, neutral vault up, and I come to this corner. I aim kind of right, and I make an arc into that to spin here. Neutral vault up. First you gotta get rid of those eagles though. Then we come up here, do a regular vault up, and jump over to grab these crowns. However, it is worth noting that you can just jump straight around from here to here, although it's very difficult. Anyway, continuing on, you want to come to this area here, and you want to try and hit this slope that's under these spikes, and slide down it and jump at the end to get a slope boost. Come to about the end of this dark texture and do a vault in this direction to damage boost your way on up. From here, oh, well, maybe, hold on. Nope. Normally, these platforms are on a global cycle. I was taking time to explain things, so we ended up missing the global cycle for this particular area. It's okay, though. Here you want to ride across. Try to avoid taking damage. From here, we're going to go upright, and we're going to come into this wall. Here, notice we're walking into something. If you just jump, we have more platform. Stop. I don't know if you can see it, but this platform that we're on ends right about where my tongue is stopping right there. So jump. And there's more. Notice that it ends about there. We want to jump down right, like so. Ideally, this platform would be here. We're going to wait for it so that you can see what it looks like when you make it on the cycle that makes sense. You're going to jump onto this, and you're going to jump over here onto this wall and hop your way up. We ended up failing the jumping. That's okay. There's a good backup you can do. Vault, grab, there. Jump up here. Neutral vault. Work your way over. Vault up. Vault again. And you'll find yourself here on this little ledge. There's a couple of directions you could take here. The most optimal direction, but certainly the hardest, is to vault up to the platform you saw above. It's not a very easy vault to do. From here, you come over here, you grab this and spin. Try to grab that crown out of your spin. I messed it up there, of course. Then you come down to this platform. Now, I paused because I want to talk about something. Notice I came to the back of it. We're going to reach and grab a pole. Notice where we've landed. Wonderful, right? Neutral vault, grab those 2 crowns. Jump down and hold forward to grab that crown down there, then void out. From here, the quickest way up, unfortunately, is to vault, do that really hard vault a second time. It's made 100% a treacherous category in a certain sense. If you're too much into the wall during your vault like that, you'll actually end up getting sort of boosted off of the side. Very unfortunate, but it happens. The key with this vault is to not do it too early. So from here, we're going to continue right, and we're going to jump onto this sand slide. There's 1 crown and the stage's carrot on this sand slide. Both are permanently missable in this stage, so you definitely don't want to miss them during a run. The first crown is right here. I'm going to zoom out. You'll be able to see the top of it right there. The best way to get it is to just jump off the edge and hold up, like so. Then you want to zoom out, and you want to start tonguing right about here. Oh no, this isn't good. There's another set of poles that we missed. We want to try to void out as soon as we can. Now, you can sometimes recover it if you void out like so. Try to aim for about here on the sand slide. Normally, we would grab one of those poles and adjust our position so that, bam, we could collect the carrot But as you saw, there is a way to kind of recover, but you lose a decent chunk of time. Once you get to the end, continue to the left, and we're going to jump, and we're going to be on this side of the pole, on roughly this part of the platform. We're going to make an arc to grab this pole here, and then we're going to swing down, like so. It'll bring us here. From here, we're going to vault around and up to grab this, and then we're going to jump around and down to come over here. If this is in your way, you won't be able to get up. But you do a neutral vault up there, grab that crown, and we're coming on up. From here, oops, try not to take damage. Continue left. There's a couple of strategies you can do to get across these spikes. The quickest is to do what's called spike walk. I can't do it, so I'm not gonna. The easiest, though, and that's what we're gonna do, is come to the edge here and hold tongue until you go over both. Jump, jump. Dismiss that one, come across, and we're gonna vault up. On this, come into the wall. This is important. If you don't, you will hit one of these eagles and take damage. Come into the wall, jump right at the edge towards this platform, like so. Once you get into the edge, you can neutral vault up. From here, we're going to spin our way over, but we're going to use the wall as a reference point. This line on the wall right here. We're going to stop right here and just tongue straight left to grab this, and bam. Then we're going to reach and grab this pole, spin right at the end, like so, and we're across. This section is definitely a good spot to practice, including the next section. There are two crowns here. The first one, spin right when you get about to the edge, like so. I like to do this strategy where I spin around and then jump on in to grab this crown and then spin my way back out. There is a way to do a spin from the first crown to grab this one and then already be through. I'm not as familiar with it, if I'm being honest, and it's kind of tricky anyway. Anyway, moving on, avoid this power-up. It's a power-up that makes you small, like in Kids Land, and it will slow us down. Anyway, there are three crowns in this spike jaw section. Crown 1. Crown 2. Don't worry about trying to avoid taking damage in 100%. You're gonna. And grab that crown there. From here, we're gonna come up here, touch the wall, this wall here, then fall off the edge. From here, jump to the left and land on this carpet. This is more or less an auto-scroller. But there is one crown during it right here. Kind of try to jump through it and land on this carpet. It only goes to the right as well. Here, there are three crowns. Try to follow the path that I'm taking. Sometimes you'll take damage from these little sand guys hopping around. You can avoid it if you're careful. Then there's one crown left in the stage here. You can jump up into it like so. Avoid talking to the rabbit, and into the door we go for the boss. So the Japanese version of Armadillo is a little bit different, but you can actually fight it the exact same way by simply walking down at the beginning, but it has to be exactly down. Like so, actually. B, and we have 5. Once he starts to come out of the ground, try to shoot him. It'll keep him from attacking, and you'll be able to kill him super fast. I recommend watching Quill's tutorial for a very in-depth explanation as to how that strat works. That's Desert Castle.